What is up, everybody? Let us talk about the actual event grind this time around. It's kind of taken me a minute to get in here, but once I had a good look-see, I realized that they really made this a farming event grind, and why wouldn't they? Like, the character they're giving out is, well, I shouldn't say giving out, but the character that's up is an awesome farmer, right? And he's included in your party, so you can run him level 100, obviously. So he's gonna help you get as many of these coins as possible. And really, that's all this event is all about, is just grinding out as many of these coins as you can. Again, I'm getting about 12 to like 32 of them. 12 is like the lowest run I've had. Here's the thing. I should probably exit out of here real quick so we can kind of go through it, because I have saved somebody from making a mistake before that can really be a pain in the ass and cost them. First of all, guys, don't judge. I ran through here with like my farming party, so some of these where nobody dies. I mean, I was trying to run a level 20 shinobi in there. The point is, this level 100 level, we actually look at it, this isn't going to yield any coins. Some people will just scroll to the very top of the menu thinking that, well, this is the hardest fight up here, it should yield the most. That's not always the case with Last Cloudia. You do kind of have to pay attention. I had a player tell me that they were just like, you know, kind of side grinding on their phone, and they didn't realize that they were clicking on the wrong level, and, you know, spent like a good hour or something just grinding nothing. It does happen. So this one right here, that is level 98, Strange Enduring Sound. Story of my life. Anyway, this is the one that you want to farm. At least it's the one I'm farming. And don't get discouraged by the level 98. Require level 98 for the challenge rating of this map, because it's not, okay? I don't even know why it's 98. Maybe it's to confuse people, but look, guys, look at what I'm running here. You know, these are all my farmer characters. They're all new. Now, they're low power characters that I specifically did not get, you know, high strength for, and didn't fill out their skill trees, or am taking my time on filling out their skill trees for the sake of like low tier ability bait, ability gate grinding levels. Yeah. So if I can manage to get through with this party, this should be a breeze. And they're giving you one of these grinders to take with you. So you get that extra shinobi to help you get more of these coins. Obviously, bring whichever grinding character you have. Just run your rogue, low attack, as low as possible. And yeah, give Beast Hunter. Give him Beast Hunter. And anything else that can help you just get more coins. The thing about Beast Hunter is, I've noticed when we actually go into this fight, what I want to do, and this is what's worked the best for me, is I throw Beast Hunter on the largest group of enemies. So right here, there's only 4 of them. I'm going to wait till wave 2 this time around, but you can start with more enemies. I've thrown my arc on wave 1, and as opposed to wave 2 where the boss is. And I actually got decent results from it. I've only done it a couple of times, but the way I look at it is, if there's just like 4 enemies or less on the first wave, I'll wait for the second wave and see how much is there. See, we got 1 extra enemy, so that's cool. At least, you know, I got 1 extra chance with my Beast Hunter arc. And that's just kind of the way that I've been doing it. Now, for ability gate levels, obviously you want to throw your arc at the end, because there's a boss there, and he has, I think, a higher chance of dropping the actual higher tier gems that you want. At least from my understanding of it. I haven't really had time to test that out all that much, but on certain levels I've started to test it a little bit, where there's like 1,000 pokies, and you're like, well, if I throw my Beast Hunter arc now, you know, there's a lot of chances of me getting an extra item, as opposed to me throwing it on the last wave where there's just 1 boss. So yeah, we can talk about that, guys, too. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. When is the best time to actually throw your Beast Hunter arc? And we'll just use like the ability gate level as you know, our destination for what we're talking about in this case. All right, let's see. Let's look at our coins. 5, 10. What are we at? 27. That's not bad. That's not bad. So this is pretty much what I'm getting. It's going to get me through this event, I think. And I mean, I don't think you need a full party of all rogues to do this. So it should be pretty easy. And guys, let me know what you think about dropping the Beast Hunter arc. When do you do it? Do you just wait till the boss at the very end every time? Or do you start counting how many mobs there are and start thinking, man, there's 20 mobs out there. If I throw it right now, at least I got 20 chances of getting something. So let me know what you guys think. And I hope you're all enjoying this grind. This is... I haven't even really looked at the items that we're getting from this thing. The little shinobi items. And you know what? Maybe I should. Because they could have done something really cool and put like something on it that actually helps you steal things and farm things. So actually, let's take a look at it. Well, you know what? I won't be able to see everything on them anyway. Unless they changed it. Because if I go in and I look at them... in the alchemist lab, a lot of these pieces of gear that they give us, you don't really see what the gear can do until it's like level 30. Like some of these abilities in the past have changed. There will be no ability on the piece of gear at all, and once you level it up to like level 30, all of a sudden an ability will appear, like this, the trait. I'm sorry, I'm calling it an ability. It's a trait. So a lot of times I've noticed these past few events, a trait will pop up on one of these items. It'll typically be the 4-star item. Oh, there are 2 4-star items this time. We've had 3-star items. I know this. I know we have. We just did in the last collab. But the 4-star items typically end up with some sort of trait once you actually level them to like, what is it, level 30 or 40? Actually, we'll probably do that now. Here would be a nice quality of life change. Being able to grind 10 levels of this at a time or something. Because when you're trying to go from 1 to 40, when you're trying to go from 1 to 40, this can be a drag right here. I don't know why we're limited to like 1 level at a time type deal, but maybe it's something they can work on in the future, you know, just to kind of not make it a 5.5 minute, you know, thing to level up some piece of gear that you got from the event. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, let's see if we can get a trait to pop up on this thing. That's ninja gear. And the guy's got a pretty cool outfit, so I'm just going to want this stuff just to have in the inventory, just so I can scroll past it and be like, yeah, that stuff looks cool, and I got it. Which is really what all of these games are all about, is just having the stuff that you think looks cool, whatever makes you happy. This is like the epitome of that, right? So actually, how are stats coming along on this thing? So we're getting defense in mind and some hit points off of an accessory. So hopefully this accessory has a trait to go along with, you know, defense, mind, and hit points. Huh. Oh, that's right. We're only at level 20. We're not even in the 30s yet. Yeah, typically I think it is about 30. When they get to level 30, I start looking for a trait. I'm like, what does this do? It's like Christmas. I mean, I'm sure I could Google it, but why would I do that? I got Last Cloudia open right in front of me. Why would I jet myself the experience of being surprised for the first time? And oh, I can't do it. Oh, that's hilarious. Sorry guys, I was gonna lead up to that, like level it to level 30, and oh, there we go. Okay, well we can still preview the trait. I just can't get it right. Meow. Okay. in Yashamaru Shobiden. Okay? Right? At battle start, lowers the speed of Yashamaru, boss enemy. Okay. Okay. Oh! Hold on, let me just let that click there for a second. Ah, yes, I remember. Okay, that's right, because we do have to fight him in this event where he has, like, super speed. I did manage to truck through that, but I could totally see how at the end it can be like a pain in the dick. So, you just gotta bring AoEers and stuff if it's like your first run through it and you're trying to beat it like that. But this, obviously, this will let you slow him down. So if he can't run around super fast and stay out of your threat range, you can effectively attack him. So that's the thing, is the guy ends up running around like so fast, like 1,000 times speed or something. You literally have to wait for him to run into an AoE, and that's kind of what I started doing. He was tearing me up for a second there, and I wasn't exactly running like my best party. In fact, I think Zox was the MVP in this fight because he could just drop that S3 and this guy would get caught up in it. So that's how I beat him the first time around. But it's a fun little fight, actually. I might have to go in there. And just see what I can do. And I still have to run Ray, like actually test my Ray out. So we're gonna be doing that. I'll make a vid on that. But yeah, man. Wish I could get this scroll right now. And then let's see, we also have another accessory. So I have two accessories. This one looks interesting, not gonna lie. The God Swift. Right, it's starting with attack and int on it, and it's giving some hit points. Okay, alright. Nothing for resistances or anything like that. Does this give anything for resistances? No. All in all, though, these look pretty cool, especially that accessory that gives attack and, well, strength and intelligence. So, his Swift Right robe. Getsu. Okay. This thing is 51 hit points. It's got MP, defense, and mind, and they're starting at decent values. We'll have to see how this one pans out once you start adding points to it. It is obviously a 6-star item, so this should be pretty good. And boost movement speed, low chance to evade physical attacks. That's actually pretty good. It is for him. Definitely, this is going to help him evade stuff, and he already has evade, so this is going to play on that a little bit. And boost movement speed, we're always talking about how rogues really benefit from movement speed, especially rogues that can't cut distance and just jet over to the side of the screen, because, I mean, sometimes you want to use them really to get to the enemy before they can cast. Right? Before they can cast a lightning bolt on your head 55 times is always the example I use because of the damn pokies. But hey, if that ability didn't proc yet and you're waiting for your SCT or whatever, hey, if you got a really high movement speed and you can get over there before they start casting, then boom, you're all set. So that, along with the chance to evade, that's cool. I can't wait to build this up, and this stuff does look cool. Obviously, I'm going to have to get through the scroll first. I know this is probably the next item that I get in this event, so just got to keep grinding out my 23 or whatever it was, 23 coins at a time. If anybody else has any tips on this event, maybe you're getting 50 coins per run or 60, let me know how you're doing it. Tell all of us how you're doing it so we can get through this thing, right? It would be a shame not to be able to grind out enough to work on these items, especially when we have a 6-star chess piece. And I don't know the abilities on these things. I mean, if any of these items actually help with acquiring items, that would just be phenomenal. That would be awesome. I'd be so happy with that. But even if they're not, they're still pretty cool. So I'm going to definitely want to get all of them. Oh, that's right. I got gifts today. So other than that, everybody, enjoy the grind, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.